The fourth man was the man, and now the man's got the man's mannerisms. Oh my god! Well, hello friends, we're back to the middle of the day once again with another Monday Night Raw reaction. We're actually watching this live as it unfolds for once because it's Labor Day and I have the day off, so there's that. We are about to watch Monday Night Raw live from Paris, France. This is going to get quite interesting after the shenanigans that went down at Clash in Paris last night. Well, technically yesterday afternoon. But either way, we've got the Intercontinental Championship on the line between Dirty Dominik Mysterio and AJ Styles. The Kabuki Warriors and the Judgment Day are going to be in a matchup as well. And we'll finally kind of have an idea as to what's going on with the Women's World Championship. So lots to look forward to. And of course, well, all the shenanigans being addressed from last night as well, slash technically yesterday afternoon, at least in my time zone. Either way around, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, and let's just jump right into it, people. All right, Jay said that we're not running it back tonight. We got business to attend to, apparently. Yeah, I was gonna say we saw Jay, like, in, well, the start of the show and at the end of the show. So, I mean, brownie points, right? So, are we trying to recapture the family vibes on this show? Because think about it, right? Like, Seth and Becky, like, they're officially aligned on this show. Jay and Roman, their family on this show. Seth's going on about Punk's family. Like, everyone's going after each other's families on this show. Just call them the Bron and Bronson Brigade. That's what we've affectionately called them over here. All right, we got LA Knight coming out here now. I mean, technically, Punk was the one that got pinned. So, I mean, Jay and LA. They should also still be in contention at this point. Punk was waiting for Seth in the parking lot, and that's just not going to end well. But this should be a little interesting. The connection with the crowd is there. All right, we got to see what happens here. He got close last night. Definitely, I think LA Knight was the MVP of the match, to be honest. Joyous occasion. Seth Rollins still has the title. Yay. Oh, snap. Yeah, because, like, wasn't Punk the first person to try to get everybody on the same page, and then, like, Jay just started super kicking people or something? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's every person for themselves, but we were talking about that, though. Like, you want to get rid of, like, the main, like, threat, pretty much, because Bron and Bronson Brigade, they were out of the match. Like, they were banned from ringside, I think. We're all tired of you not having the world title, LA Knight. I'm tired, too. See, they've got all the family drama, and then there's LA Knight that he just has the people at this point. He's had the people for, like, a minute now, though. Oh boy. Okay, we got Bronson Reed coming out here. Oh my god. LA Knight is just not having any of it. I'm here for it. Well, at least Bron had like a little bit of fire with the yeah there. He's definitely done it the best out of the group so far. And I just have enough brain cells to make it through the show at this point. Where's the Shula follow though? I mean, I think Roman took it, right? I probably missed something. Listen, we were running on 3 hours of sleep yesterday. I did get some sleep though, and I got some fresh air and I touched some grass. I'm doing great! Okay, so we're supposed to be intimidated by the fact that Paul Heyman is not around to hold back Bron and Bronson Brigade. That didn't stop them last night. That didn't stop them last night, like, at the start of the show. Because Bronson Reed lost to Roman Reigns, and he had a good showing too. But then Braun Breaker just ran out after the match, I think. Well, we know Roman's in the hospital, we know Paul's in the hospital, and you two weren't in the main event because you would have been suspended otherwise. Were they ever on the leash in the first place? Oh, what's Seth's role in this group then? Just as the world champion? Like, if Paul's the Oracle or the Mastermind, what do Seth and Becky do other than hold titles? I still stand by Bron and Bronson Brigade being the most interesting part of this vision group with a lack of vision. The Visionless Vision, as we're calling them. How is he the tribal thief if the Shula Fala got stolen back from him? I'm just saying. Well, they're definitely on their best behavior. What is the vision? What is Seth's vision? We don't have this established other than power and titles. Okay, so they took out Roman and now they're going after Jay and LA. We still don't know what the vision is almost 4 months later now, except for power and control over WWE. And even that's really vague. Oh yeah, they're totally at 100% Bron. Totally. All yeet. No, what in the world is he going on about there? You could tell LA Knight was just chomping at the bit to just destroy these dudes. All right, so Yeet and Yeah Connection are going up against Bron and Bronson Brigade tonight. I don't trust this whole situation's going? I don't trust it whatsoever. CM Punk's lurking somewhere in the backstage area for Seth. So who knows what's going to happen moving forward, but we've got ourselves presumably a main event tonight as well, so I'll give all this a thumbs up, mostly because we address a lot of stuff from Clash in Paris, and I don't trust where anything's going, per usual, because you can't trust what's going on with the Visionless Vision. Alrighty, friends, we've got the Judgment Day versus the Kabuki Warriors. We had a little interaction with the Kabuki Warriors and Io, and I don't trust that whole situation. Of course, the Kabuki Warriors, they've been kind of, overlapping with Io and the Rhea situation, because Rhea's had Io's back here and there, and there's that overarching thread of, Rhea just never defeating Io and stuff, so that's also in the background. And, well, the Judgment Day, they're just kind of everywhere at this point. I'm not bad at it, though, because I do like Roxanne and Raquel together. They've been really, having a pretty solid little year so far, but we'll see what happens. Alright, looks like Roxanne got the tag into Raquel there. Ooh, okay, we're getting Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor. Okay, I'm okay with that. Oh, Raquel got out of that. She got out of the submission hold right there. Oh, now Asuka with a counter of her own. All right, we got Kairi in the ring. Again, the Kabuki Warriors, they just work so well together, and I love it. Ooh, Kairi's got Raquel in the corner there. Oh, I think Raquel might know. Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, counter from Kairi. Okay, I wasn't sure where that was going. I wasn't sure if Raquel was gonna throw her or do a power bomb or something. But Kairi got the landing there. Okay, we got Roxanne back in the match. Oh, she tried to slap Kairi. That was just not a good move. Oh my god, look at this little sequence here with Kairi and Roxanne. Okay, very fluid, very smooth. They're just moving. I love it. Oh, I heard that from Kairi right there. Oh my lord. All right, Roxanne's back in the match here. Oh, Raquel just caught Kairi. This isn't good. Oh, Kairi countered. She got her feet there. I don't think that Kairi saw the tag though. There we go. Double team right there from Roxanne and Raquel. All right, now we're outside the ring. I get the suspicion we're gonna go to an ad break, right? There we go. Well, hey, we got almost 4 minutes into the match, give or take. Alrighty, we're back from the ad break. Roxanne Perez is in firm control here. Kairi and Roxanne are the legal people of this match. All right, Raquel's back in here now. Okay. Looks like Kairi's got an opening here. There we go. Asuka's back in. Dude, Asuka's just awesome. That is all. Oh boy, Asuka's got Roxanne in the armbar, but Raquel got the elbow. Okay, but that's actually kind of smart though. Raquel just dragged Roxanne to the corner and got the tag at herself. That's smart. Right, we had a little double team moment there with Raquel and Roxanne, and a 2 count. Okay, well, I can't see what's going on with the replay because we have all these overlays. Well, that was a lot. Listen to the people just cheering so loud for Asuka. You love to hear it. We appreciate you, Asuka. We appreciate you. We also appreciate Roxanne's springboard moonsault thing that she does in the corner. I like that move. Oh, Raquel, what are we doing with Kairi now? Okay, Kairi might have Raquel here. I think she's trying to get her over the top rope. Oh, okay, Asuka helped her out there. There we go. Oh, sneaky pin, sneaky pin, sneaky pin. Oh, but Asuka's got Roxanne. Yeah, that's it. Oh, counter, 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 counter. All right, Kairi's about to go after Raquel here from the top post. Well, I mean, she jumped off the post, so I don't know if that's I think I was going for the top rope or the top turnbuckle, but here we are. All right, well, Roxanne tapped out. Things just got a little messy at the end of the match. However, we stuck the landing. And the Kabuki Warriors pick up the win against the Judgment Day. Roxanne tapped out to the Asuka lock. But yeah, this was a good matchup. I enjoyed it. It was not too long, not too short. Did what it needed to accomplish. Everybody got a chance to shine, so I'll give this a thumbs up. Alrighty, friends. We've got Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor. We got JD McDonough at ringside, of course, supporting Finn Balor. Of course, they're the World Tag Team Champions, so that is all a thing. Ooh, Finn Balor on the offense right out of the gate. Love to see it, love to see it. I appreciate how in recent weeks we're getting more Finn Balor singles matches and also more Dragon Lee on our screens. I can appreciate that. Oh my god, did you see how much air Dragon Lee got on that? That was nuts. Ooh, I heard that kick in the corner. Oh, huge backbreaker right there from Balor. Right, we had a takedown right there from Dragon Lee, a huge drop kick. Uh-oh. Finn Balor's outside the ring. Dragon Lee. Oh, there we go. Dragon Lee over the top rope, taking out Finn Balor. There you go, Dragon Lee. Just soak in the moment there on the barricade as we go to the ad break. And hey, we got another 3 minutes into the match, and I love that for us. Alrighty, friends, we're back from the ad break, and Finn Balor in control. He's got a headlock on Dragon Lee, but it looks like Dragon Lee is countering. Ooh. Oh, I heard that chop. Oh my lord. Oh, Dragon Lee landed on his feet there. Oh, look at that. Okay, German suplex right off the ropes there. That was cool. Oh, hang on here. What's going on here? What's going on here? Beautiful power bomb right there from Dragon Lee. Janie was like ready to just jump right in there. All right, here we go. What's Dragon Lee up to? No, Finn with the counter. Finn with the counter. Oh, hang on here. Nope. Dragon Lee with the counter there. There we go. Finn with the counter and the elbow right there. These two are just bringing it. I'm here for it. Oh, there goes Dragon Lee into the cover, into the cover. Oh, Finn kicked out at 2. Finn's back on the offense here. Yeah, they are going unglued for Finn here. They were going crazy for Asuka. They're going crazy for Finn. But like, honestly, they're getting a great match tonight, so I'm here for it. Well, there's JD McDonough distracting the ref. There goes Dragon Lee. Oh my god, did he just jump over the top rope and take out? Oh my god, he just did that. He just did that. That is one way to do it. Brownie points, Dragon Lee. Brownie points. We're gonna give that a little round of applause there, because that was pretty awesome. That's one way to take somebody out. There you go, Finn. Good counter right there from Finn Balor. Finn might have it here. Oh, that's it. That's gotta be it for Dragon Lee. Friends, Finn Balor won a match. Just for that alone, we're giving that a thumbs up. But this matchup was fun. It was a good TV match. Not too long, not too short. These two just like brought it. I just enjoyed it. Alrighty, friends. We've got Penta and the War Raiders versus the New Day and Grayson Waller. Of course, everybody's kind of intertwined in this matchup, with Penta having problems with the New Day and also Grayson Waller over the last few weeks, and he's been doing the one-on-one matches for a minute. The War Raiders, of course, they had plenty of history with the New Day. They established it on commentary, right, that the War Raiders, they lost the tag team titles to the New Day, and the New Day lost the tag team titles to the Judgment Day. So that's all happening. Okay, everybody's just taking out everybody. I'm here for it. There goes Penta. Yep, literally Penta just took out everyone except for... Okay, I wasn't sure if Ivar went down with everyone, but yeah, no, Penta just took out the New Day and Grayson right there. All right, now everybody's doing Smooth Operator, because he's a smooth operator. That lives in my head rent-free now. No shame. Alrighty, friends, we are back from the ad break. Here we go, here we go, here we go. New Day is in firm control here. I love how Xavier Woods, like, is doing the Ric Flair strut type thing, just as in perfect contrast to the smooth operator from Penta with the Penta walk. I can't unsee Penta's walk without thinking of the freaking song. Yeah, good luck with that. Ivar's in the match. Oh, Grayson Waller. All right, Penta's in control, picking up the pace here. Oh! All right, that was a heck of a DDT right there to Grayson. All right, Penta's going after Woods now. All right, into the cover, and a near fall right there. Only 2. Oh, there we go. All right, Kofi. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay, I don't know what that was, but I mean, that's one way to take somebody down. Penta broke up the pin there. Okay. Listen, I don't know who's supposed to be in this match and who's not. I think Ivar at least, right? All right, nice DDT there from Woods. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes to get control of the match. Oh, yeah, no, I think, yeah, he might be cooked. Yeah, that's it. Yep, I think Penta and the War Raiders have it, friends. Well, friends, Penta and the War Raiders defeated the New Day and Grayson Waller. And, yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what happens moving forward. I mean, we got the War Raiders back on our screens, which is great. And, of course, Penta's always entertaining, too. And, I don't know what's going to happen with the New Day and Grayson, to be honest. But, yeah, we'll just see what happens moving forward. This was serviceable, did what it needed to accomplish, and the crowd was into it. So, there's that. Alrighty, friends, we finally got AJ Styles versus Dominik Mysterio. Of course, we saw these two at SummerSlam, obviously, right? And we just went to a commercial break right as I started filming this. Like, okay, let me recap this while the ad break is going. But basically, because of everything that went down with the Judgment Day earlier tonight with JD getting involved in the Finn versus Dragon Lee match, JD and Finn are banned from ringside. I don't think Adam Pearce actually clarified with Roxanne and Raquel not being banned from ringside. I'm just saying, AJ got the full entrance, and like even like the entire ad break, they just kind of let the fans go crazy and just like do the chanting and stuff. So like full-blown like ovation for AJ Styles and everything. I feel like this could go 50-50. I feel like we could get a title change, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, AJ and Dom, they have been feuding for weeks now. We saw them have a match about a month ago at SummerSlam now, and Dom's just pretty much been ducking AJ along the way over the last so many weeks and all that good stuff. So these two have been fighting for a little while. Alrighty, we're back from the commercial break. Dominik Mysterio on the offense right there. Nice springboard right there. there. See, like, Dom's been really, like, doing his own thing to a certain extent this year, and I'm all for it. He's actually been doing a pretty good job as IC champion. Like, at least he's showing up on a regular basis with the title, and we at least know what's going on. And he's been showing up at, like, AAA and stuff like that. So, I mean, we'll take all of that as a win. The title's being at least regularly defended now. I mean, it wasn't at first, so it was a little bit of a bumpy start, but I think he's been doing a good job with the title. And he's just been doing his own thing, like we've been yelling about for the last couple of years. Oh, Dom. Just, oh, Dom. Oh, yeah, and then that we have to factor in the, I think we're up to 3 El Grande Americanos into this whole situation now, right? Speaking of Starbucks, I got my first pumpkin spice latte of the season yesterday because it was like half off on my phone, so that was exciting. AJ Styles on the offense right there, into the cover. Oh, Dom kicked out. Oh, there we go, Dom. There we go. He just hit like a Hurricane Rana, like just took down AJ off the apron there. Just let these two cook. Let them cook in their match. Oh, AJ just like sent Dom right to the commentary table, and oh my lord, that sounded like that hurt there. Did you see the impact? Oh my god. Holy crap, that was insane. Alrighty, friends, we're back from the ad break. Both AJ and Dom are down in the middle of the ring. Yep, there we go. So Dom just took down AJ right there from the corner with the DDT. What's AJ up to here? Oh, huge move. AJ might have it here. Nope, Dom with the counter, but AJ not moving. Nope. Okay, there we go. Dom with the counter. The mullet-o-matic? Is that what it's called? Yeah, no, the mullet-o-matic. That's literally what it's called now. That's what the move is called. Oh my, what happens when there is a point in time when Dom no longer has a mullet? Oh god. You know what, Michael Cole? It was cool seeing John Cena hit the Styles Clash, but it would have been better to see John Cena versus AJ Styles one final time. I'm just saying, we did not need an almost 30-minute Logan Paul match. I did not need that idiot on my screen that long. There we go, Dominik Mysterio. There we go. Got to pull another move out of the bag there. Love to see it. It's been a good matchup between these two. Okay, so all of the Judgment Day is banned from ringside. I only heard JD and Finn. I'm just saying. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought AJ got the knees up for a second. It looked like he was going to, but there we go. AJ kicked out nonetheless. It looked like for a split second that AJ got the knees up, but at least he kicked out. Oh, Styles Clash. Oh, but Dom's gripping onto the rope for dear life. AJ just got him away from there, I think. No, AJ. Oh, no, the foot's on the ropes. Why didn't we just get him away from the ropes there? Oh, no. Sometimes you gotta go deep into the bag to win a title. I mean, you know, the title's on the line here. Oh, no, I don't like this. There's stupid Starbucks. There he is. Oh, God. This is why we can't have nice things. People are ticked. The people are ticked. Well, Dom just hit the frog splash, and Dominik Mysterio retains the title. What a deflating ending. Like, the energy was just zapped out of the crowd after that point. But overall, this was still a really good match. These two just really brought it, minus the ending and the Starbucks shenanigans. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up, because the match itself was quite good. The crowd was, like, super into it. It's just that the ending was so deflating. It truly, truly was. Alrighty, friends, we got CM Punk out here. Basically, it has been reported by Adam Pearce in the backstage segment. Punk was talking with Rhea and everything backstage, and Adam Pearce was like, hey, Seth is somehow in the building, and they had no idea how he got in the building. Did he, like, sneak in somewhere? Seemingly endless. Well, you still have the tag team match, right? With Bron and Bronson Brigade and LA and Jay. Like, I feel like they might have something to say about that, because, like, Jay and LA, they were kind of in the backstage area, because LA Knight was getting interviewed too, and then, well, like, he was talking some trash pretty much, but, like, making a lot of sound points, and then Jay was like, hey, I'm right here. And so they're on thin ice a little bit, to say the least. Oh god, are we gonna address what happened last night, Seth Rollins? I hope this feud ends sooner rather than later, because I'm just getting really tired. Alright, well, Becky Lynch is actually out here. She's got the mannerisms. The man has the mannerisms. I see what I did there. But that was a play on words. The fourth man was the man, and now the man's got the man's mannerisms. God. I'm starting to wonder if they played the 2K game and got stuck in the My Rise mode or something. I don't know. You tell her, Punk. See, Seth doesn't care about Punk's family. Punk doesn't care about Seth's family. Jay's got his family on this show. This is a whole situation. I mean, look at what happened with the whole injury situation over the summer, right? Like, faking an injury and doing all that. Yeah. See, given the right context and the timing and everything, this could have been a little bit more impactful, but I would think that there would be something else. Like, I thought we were going to have a different person. So that, okay. Time out here, what? So, like, that's her justification. Like, okay, this is my husband, like, he's hot, he's jacked, like, whatever, right? Like, we were onto something right there, Becky, with the personal stuff, because it's been a very personal feud, to say the least. But come on. I just want this feud with Punk and Seth to just end already. I was excited for it, but I'm tired of it. Becky, what are you actually going to do with this IC title now that you're in this whole Visionless Vision situation? The poster child for apathy, what? Becky, it was originally supposed to be Charlotte and Ronda in that main event. I'm pretty sure we all established this, but they were kind of forced to put Becky into the match. I'm just saying. We remember that time period. Okay, you two were a part of it, but like, it takes a team. Like, you had to have opponents to kind of help level the playing field and stuff. It wasn't just you, Becky. It wasn't just you. Oh, I don't like this. This is what I was kind of worried about. We'll chit-chat about this at the end, but this is what I was worried about. Where is the vision? We've been trying to figure this out for months. Man, they're both freaking delusional. Listen, there's no denying that Seth and Becky are two of the best of the current generation, but my God. Did she just say that she wished Punk the best of his future endeavors? Yeah, I don't like this. What is the vision? Have we established this? Punk, please, somebody ask this. At least Punk's turning this around, because what in the world is happening? Well, and Punk had like all that time away from the wrestling business in general too, so like we appreciate the time that we have with them, right? And I'm all for giving people their flowers. We say that all the time. We give people their flowers while they're still going. We gotta do that for Punk, and we gotta do that for Becky. Man, how many people does Seth have to hide behind at this point? My God. At least Punk went through the list first before getting to Becky. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. You're so talented, but you married a bum. Yeah, that's fair. Everybody's just going off tonight. I love it. I think it's more of the fan response that I have a problem with. I don't know. All right, Seth's finally out here. Finally. But like, what is this gonna do with the Women's Intercontinental Championship then? Because I mean, like, Seth and the Visionless Vision, if you will, they've just been floating around like the entire time. And like, Becky's at least had some interesting feuds. Like, we've been saying Becky's been part of some of the best stuff this year. How has he been looking for Punk all night if he just got to the building? I'm so confused. Seth is so angry all the time. Oh my God. All right, well, Seth just popped out and he left. Like, okay. Don't turn your back, Punk. Don't turn your back. Oh, snap. Well, Becky just slapped Punk. Oh, snap. Okay, that was funny from Becky. Oh, I already got your gross sweat on me. Well, they're not going to do the song for Punk. He was champion at SummerSlam for 5 minutes. We were here for that. Oh, well, that just happened. That was something else. I don't like where all this is going so far. I still think that Becky should have been added in later on, and we should have had somebody else as the fourth person for now. Because, like, what are they going to do with this Women's Intercontinental Championship? We already kind of have, like, the Vision Vortex with the world title and stuff like that, but we don't have that same energy for the Women's IC title, because they're having a lot of, like, the women's division kind of with the women's world title and stuff. So, like, what does this mean for that title in particular? I don't know. I didn't like the fan reaction, everything, because, like, Becky was bringing up some good points, but I also just didn't like the rationale of, like, oh, well, people were saying your name, like, 10 years ago. It's like, do people not change over the course of 10 years? I'm noticing this is a thread, by the way. It's one thing to point out the pattern of behavior, because that's what we do, and we keep that in the context of the lore and stuff like that. But yeah, I just didn't like that particular direction. They could have just left it as a little bit personal, because the feud between Seth and Punk is already personal as it is. And you know, Seth doesn't like Punk's family and stuff. So like there could have been just that thread there of just having it being so personal, and that would have made sense. But yeah, I don't know. Becky is just awesome on her own, and I feel like she could just be doing so much more than just being a part of this freaking visionless group. This would have been a great opportunity to establish what their actual vision was, to be honest. I do like how they at least brought it back. Punk really brought things back quite a bit to focusing more on Becky and how successful she is and how talented she is. And really, she just made a poor choice in the personal life sphere. And that can happen, right? Like, that's like something that happens in regular normal life and everything. But it's like, I have zero interest in, like, Seth and Becky either at this point. And again, we were saying, like, Becky was doing some of the best stuff of the year with Bayley and Lyra. She could be doing so much more on her own right now and helping to just elevate this Women's Intercontinental Championship, and I'm afraid that we're going to slip backwards with that. Because, like, Seth's not really doing much of anything so far for me with this World Championship reign. Again, I don't know how I feel about this whole segment entirely. There were some bright spots, the fan reaction. I don't know if I was on board with that that either. I just had like weird vibes with this one. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comments. I want to really hear how you thought about this. Because again, Punk and Becky on their own, they were great. Seth, he's just insufferable, and I hope this doesn't turn into an insufferable thing. We'll have to see what happens moving forward. Alrighty, friends. Well, they just cut off the entrances completely. But we've got Jey Uso, LA Knight, the Yeet and Yak connection for the time being, versus Bron and Bronson Brigade. Of course, Jey and LA, they've been kind of on thin ice. They're trying to see if they can coexist for the time being to take care of Bron and Bronson Brigade. We got the Yeet and Yak punches now. You love to see it. Exactly. It is indeed a survival technique. See, thank you, Wade Bear. We got to give credit where credit is due to Bronson Reed here, because he did do a great job against Roman. All right, LA Knight with the neck breaker on Bron Breakker of the Bron and Bronson Brigade. Oh, sneaky tag. Oh, why did they... what? So we're basically saying that Seth and Paul are kind of giving the orders, but like Bron and Bronson Brigade, they just kind of destroy people at this point. Like, what is happening here? I would assume that they pick up on some things after a few months. I don't know. Listen, the logic in this whole situation. All right, well, Bron Breakker just like shot putted Jey Uso outside the ring there. And we're going to the commercial break. Alrighty, we're back from the break, and Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, they're in firm control here. Bron Breakker got the tag into Bronson Reed. Yeah, LA Knight's just fed up with everybody at this point. I can't blame this dude. I just can't blame him at this point. I'm fed up too. There we go. Jey Uso got the tag into LA Knight. Now he's going after Bronson Reed. Okay, well, he got Bron Breakker there. Got a neck breaker on Bronson Reed. Okay, he's getting some momentum. All right. Beautiful elbow drop right there from LA Knight. He got a good amount of air on that one too. Okay, so Bron Breakker just jumped off the apron. He just started barking at LA Knight. Like, what is happening? All right, well, Bron Breakker just sent LA Knight into the steel steps. Well, at least Bron Breakker got rid of the prime bottle, because it's obnoxious. All right, well, Bronson Reed's going after LA Knight now. Oh, ouch. Listen, I know that the crowd wants Roman Reigns too, but did we not watch what happened yesterday? Like, Roman's out. He's out for the count for a minute. Shift that momentum over to the current match here. Here we go. Oh, no. All right, so Bron Breakker's got LA Knight on the ground. LA Knight's trying to get up, trying to get some momentum going. Huge elbow. Oh, almost there. Almost there. You're so close to getting the tag in. So close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that was certainly quite a suplex right there. All right, well, Bronson Reed's back in here. Well, I mean, this does kind of tie into the thing that LA Knight was saying earlier. The dude doesn't know how to quit, so he's not quitting in this match. There we go. Getting in some offense. He's got an opening to get Jey into the match. All right, Bronson Reed trying to go for the senton again, I think, but LA Knight moved out of the way. All right, Jey's in the ring. All the yeets. Jey's trying to yeet Bron Breakker here. Oh, no. Bron just caught Jey. Oh, Jey with the counter. Jey with the counter. Oh, that spear. I don't know about that one. Bronson Reed is caught in the ropes there. Okay, there we go. It took both of them, but they got Bronson Reed over the top rope. Oh, and Jey just went out to the outside of the ring there. Oh, no. Look out! Oh, there we go. BFT. There we go. Jey's going to the top rope. Oh, Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's out there. Bronson Reed is out there. Oh, Bronson Reed just got Jey to the outside of the ring now. Oh, no. There goes LA Knight now to help out with Bronson Reed a little bit. Oh! Oh, my God. Yeah, I heard that. Oh, my God. Okay, oh, God. He just got sent right to the post there. That was really loud. I'm a little scared for Jey here. I'm a little scared. Just seeing that look in Bronson Reed's eyes there, I'm a little scared for Jey. I thought Bronson Reed was the legal dude for a second, but there we go. Bron Breakker picks up the win against Jey with a spear. Well, hey, Bron and Bronson Brigade pick up the win, and LA Knight was not pinned, so that's a win right there, I would think. To be fair, for a minute there, I thought like Bronson Reed was the legal dude in this match, so I can kind of understand it, but it looks like they're gonna go after Jey some more. They took out Roman, and now they're gonna go after Jey. They're just gonna take out everybody in their way. Oh, there's LA Knight now, trying to even out the odds a little bit. Okay, there goes Bron Breakker with another spear. Well, I mean, like, to be fair, LA Knight's been dealing with these two for like a couple of months now. It's like this entire weekend, LA Knight just somehow ends right at the commentary table. He just ends up over that way. Well, Jey just got speared again, and they took off the tape that Jey had around his waist, and well, Jey got like injured in the melees last night between the match and like trying to help out Roman, and God, what a deflating ending this is. Okay, Jimmy, Well, there's Jimmy! Okay, Jimmy's got a chair at least. So does this mean that Jimmy might be over on Monday Night Raw now? Because I'd be perfectly okay with it. Or are we in that time of the year again where everybody's just bumping over back and forth between the different shows? Because Punk's going to be on SmackDown this week, but at least that adds up because it's Chicago. We got Jay and Jimmy back together. Oh, Jay said he needs him! Oh man. Well, hey, we got the Usos back together, so that's a bright spot. But either way around, this was a serviceable main event, did what it needed to accomplish, and we got Jimmy Uso back at the end of the show. The division is so deflating. I don't know how else to word it, and I can't be the only person feeling that way, but I think we've kind of established that throughout the show, I would think. I don't know. But either way, I'm still gonna give this a thumbs up because the crowd seemed into it, and we got the feel-good ending there with Jimmy Uso coming to help out Jay, so we'll take that as a win as well. Alrighty, friends. Overall, I thought this episode of Monday Night Raw was definitely in the right direction. There was a lot of bright spots on this week's episode. I enjoyed a lot of the matches this week, particularly Finn and Dragon Lee, along with AJ and Dom as well. I thought that was good up until the very end. And even then, we also had a good tag team match with the Kabuki Warriors and the Judgment Day as well. We also got Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer coming up at WrestlePalooza for the vacant Women's World Championship. The drawback for me at this point, the Visionless Vision, as we call them around here, because we haven't really gotten that established in the lore. I suspect we're going to have more shenanigans coming up on Friday night because they're in Chicago and Mr. CM Punk is going to be there. I did also like everything that was kind of going on with Jay and LA. I thought that all that was pretty good. Just, some tension there, and they were kind of able to put things aside a little bit. Again, Bron and Bronson Brigade 2, they're the most interesting part of the Visionless Vision as far as I'm concerned. So overall, I'll give this week a thumbs up, mostly for all the good spots here and there, which were mostly the matches, because the matches were pretty good this week. Everything served a purpose on the show. It's just that I'm already very tired of the Visionless Vision at this point. But let me know what you thought about this week's episode down in the comments down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so that your notifications are on here and that sort of thing. We will be back for the Friday Night SmackDown reactions this Friday, so I'm looking forward to getting back into those a little bit, at least for a couple of weeks, and we'll just have to see what happens moving forward. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all the next one.